Hi everyone, this is Daisy. I hope you guys are doing good. As you can see, here I have a blank mind map, and so I'm going to do this video to talk about my goals for next year, for 2020. I did kind of brainstorm the goals that I wanted, and I did circle the ones that I wanted to make my top 6. So I decided that I was going to focus on my health. And speaking of health, I'm really sick right now, guys. I'm so sorry. But I did want to do it before next week, this goal setting one, because I might go out of town, and I won't have time to do it before New Year. So I wanted to do it now because I'll be busy next week. So I did decide on 6 goals, and I decided that these were going to be my top 6 goals. So I'm going to fill out this mind map, and I'm going to break it down so that you guys can see how I plan for my goals and how I break down each category. So I did decide on health, and then marriage. And last time I had family and friends, you know, like relationship with others and then marriage together. But I think I'm going to separate it because I do want to I do want to make it separate. I want to separate because this one's more like my family and my friend stuff, and this one's more like my husband and ours time together. And then this one's my faith one, and then a finance one, and then a growth one. So the growth one is like, could be like self-development for like work or personal stuff. So this one could be a combination of work and personal stuff. And I didn't want to make one for work because I do set up, like, you know, goals for work every month, and I have it in my work what's it called, calendar, and like work plan book and stuff like that. So I don't want to mix it here. And then I put school question mark. This could be like, I was thinking about, like, do I need to take courses or anything? This could go in the growth area. So that's why this one's not gonna be there. And then my doggies, that's something that I can, you know, include over here with like family and friends, something that I have to do with my dogs. I don't have to make a goal specifically for my dogs, but I do want to make a goal for these other areas. So I'm going to break it down now. I'm going to get a little bit closer to my map so you guys can see, okay? And then I'm going to start filling this up. Alright, so let me start filling out my goals. So right here is I'm going to write 2020 goals. 2020 top 6 goals. Alright, so the first one is my faith. And I'm just going to go in between each one. And then I'm going to do finance. And I'm not doing it in any specific order. I'm just filling it out for right now. And then I will categorize into even my top 3. And then my next one's going to be I'm just going to write growth. And then I'm going to write marriage. Here I'm going to write health. And I'm not worried about writing nicely right now. I'm just trying to write them all out here. And then this one is my family and friends. Okay. So now that I have my top 6, I'm going to decide which are the top 3, which I really, really want to target. So out of these 6 goals, and I won't even call them like top 6, I'll just call them my 6 goals. Out of these 6 goals, I have to prioritize into which 3 are the ones that I cannot neglect. Like if from anything else, like these are the top 3 that I really, really want to focus on in 2020, and that I can't, you know, like I can't neglect. So I'm gonna go with faith. Is gonna go as my number 1, and then I'm gonna go into my marriage, and number 3 is gonna be health. So these are my top 3 in that order. And then I'm gonna go with let's see, family and friends will be number 4. This one's number 5, and then number 6. So when I put them in my when I actually type them up, that's how I'm gonna type them up. This is gonna be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Not that I'm planning to neglect any of them, but out of all of these 6, and these are my top 3. Like, these are the 3 that I want to really focus on, okay? So now that I've numbered them in order of priority, now I'm going to break down each one into each, what I want to focus for each one. So for my faith, I want to like church weekly. So I want to attend church weekly, okay? I want to read my Bible daily. I want to, what else do I want to do? I want to read, well, in growth it'll be reading, so, oh yeah, I'll read one, what would I call it? One, oh, okay. Let's see. We'll just do a daily devotional. We'll just call it that. There it goes. I couldn't think of it, but it's a daily devotional. So I have a little devotional, and I want to continue it for the following year. So I want to do a daily devotional, and I do want to start serving. Okay, so I want to start serving in church. And what else do I want to do? Church weekly, read my Bible daily, doing the devotional, serving church. I want to do my Bible. I want to do a Bible study on my own. At least 1 to 2 times a week. Like, I want to really get into it. So sometimes I don't do it. I do read my Bible daily, but I do want to do it like, actually, I think I could do 2 to 3 times a week. So we're going to do it 2 to 3 times a week. Because right now I was doing it like once or twice a week, maybe like consistently. But I want to do it like I want to the point where I'm doing it every day consistently. So when I do read my Bible daily, like I will write down notes and stuff like that. But I want to do my Bible study where I really dig deep at least 2 to 3 times a week. So that's going to be my focus for my faith area. For my finance, I want to just, what else? I want to, let's see. What do I want to do? Okay, so I want to, this year, I want to do the loan forgiveness. By the end of 2020. Because I think they have to do it like, and I think by the end of 2020, I'll be able to do that school loan forgiveness for teachers, because I am a teacher. So this is kind of like in my finance, because then I wouldn't have to pay off all of it completely. And I do want to, finances, I want to, what's it called? What do I want to do? Oh, save more money for the down payment. For whenever we get the house, we're hoping for it this year. I want to have only 1 to 2 credit cards. No more than that. That's it. And then I also want to spend less each month. And then have a no spend month for at least 3 times this year, where I don't spend nothing at all, like no planner supplies, nothing that I don't need. Okay, and then my growth, I'm gonna read 1 book each month to 2 months. So depending on how long it takes me and how long the book is, okay? I do want to take, oh yes, I am. So for my growth, for work, I'm gonna put W for work. I do want to I do want to work on my, what's it called? Bilingual, what is that? Bilingual authorization. I want to start working on it because I do want to have, so I teach English and I am bilingual, but to teach a bilingual classroom, you need to have like a special authorization, and I want to work on that. And I do want to, I want to learn, let's see. I want to learn Italian. I do want to learn Italian. That's something, because I do want to go to Italy one day, and I think that I should start working on learning Italian. And so that's something. And let's see what else. And maybe like attend. What else? Oh, what else? I can't think of anything else right now. But let's see. So one book each month or 2 months. Work on my bilingual authorization. I do want to learn Italian. I want to, what else do I want to do? I can't think of that, so I'll just be like that. Sorry, guys. I'll just leave it like that. So marriage. Date nights. So I want to have a date night. I want to schedule in my date nights, okay? I want to, what else? Our special nights, our schedule, our special nights. I want to, let's see what else. Date nights or special nights. I want to reduce social media time. And this one I'm putting right here, actually I can take away this one from here. In my self-growth, I'm going to like do less social media so I can focus on myself. Because this is actually a growth. Like, I consider that, because I think we spend a lot of time on social media sometimes, and I think that, you know, it takes away from things that we can work on ourselves. And then so I think I'm gonna put that, like, less social media, less phone. Okay, that's something that I can work on. So my date nights, our special nights, we could do like one trip, like a road trip, because my husband likes to travel. And then what else can we do? And I can't, yeah, so we'll leave it like that for right now. Okay, then health, I do want to, I want to eat healthier, okay? I don't eat meat, so I did cut out on that, but I do want to eat more vegetables, so I want to eat healthier. I want to like meal plan. So that kind of goes together, so we'll put these together. So it's kind of like, it goes together because I want to eat healthier. So to do that, I have to actually plan out my meals. I do want to exercise 2 to 3 times a week. Like minimum, that's how much I want to exercise. And let's see what else. I want to give up candy. I do. And I want to continue with my vitamins, because I was taking vitamins. And then here I want to spend time with my parents. At least weekly. At least once a week, you know? Like spend some time, like where we go to breakfast, where I hang out with them. I want to have like once a month a friend day where I hang out with friends. I want to, see what else do I want to do. Spend time with parents and family. Once a month, friend day. And what else? I think that's it for right now. I think that's about it for right now. I can't think of other things that I can do with my family or my friends. Oh yeah, I can return calls. Return calls or texts. Same day. So I struggle with this. Sometimes it takes me like 24 hours to respond back. Sometimes not to my family necessarily, but sometimes friends. You know, I get busy or I get distracted with things, and then I'll respond to them like sometimes when I see them, or I won't respond right away. Like if usually it's text. You know, I text. I'll get a text, and I've been like told that I should that I should reply sooner. And it's not that I just get distracted easily with things right now, and with everything going in my life right now, it's been really hectic, and I haven't really been good at responding to texts for people that are not family. So that's something that I can work on, like returning calls or texts and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. Just helping out, like helping, I think helping others whenever I get a chance. Helping others more. Not that I don't, but like I do want to make that a priority where I help others, where if they ask me for a favor, that if I get a chance, that I do it instantly and I don't wait for like a day or two to do it. So I want to get better at that, and that's it, because sometimes they'll ask me for things and it takes me a few days to get back to them. And so sometimes I know I can do it instantly, so I want to work, so that's something that I can work on. And that's pretty much it. So now when I type up my goals, I will show you. So right now it's already laid out, and these are my goals, and these are the things that I want to work on for each of these items. Okay, so now I'm gonna type up the notes, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how it looks in my pocket size, and how it's gonna be added on to my 2020 planner setup. So I'm gonna type them up, and then I will come back and I'll show you how they look. Okay. All right, I'm back. So I did remember some things, and here it was that I was going to what is it that I remembered? So for here, for my health, I did remember that I have to stay on top of my thyroid, because I do have thyroid, and like blood work stuff. I do get my thyroid checked, every so often. And then what else did I do? I think that's all. And then here for my faith, I do remember that I am part of a community group, and that we meet weekly. So that was something that I didn't remember when I was typing up. So now that I have it here completely done, what I like to do is I like to type it up. And so this is what I ended up doing. This is what it looks like. I didn't cut it out yet because I haven't set up my planner for 2020 yet. But it is typed already, and all I have to do is cut it out and punch the holes in it. So as you can see here, these are my top 6 goals. And I just pretty much grabbed this information and put it here in the order that I numbered it. And then here is just kind of like my overall in 5 years where I want to be. So it says, I want to have a greater relationship with God. I want to be happy with myself and my accomplishments. I want to be living in our own home and not renting. I want to have a little one, biological or adopted. I want to be happily married. I still want to have my doggies. Still have doggies in our home. I want to pay off my car. I want to keep helping my parents monthly. I don't want any credit card debt or school loans. Like, I don't want to have a bunch of credit cards. I want to travel to Italy, so that means I have to learn Italian. I want to be healthy spiritually, mentally, and physically. I want to maintain my closest friendships, and I want to have like my Erin Condren life planners for memory keeping. And then like the top 6 goals, I won't read them because I did break it down here, so now you guys know what it is. And then the each like subcategory or like whatever notes I wrote here are under each goal. So then after I wrote this, I broke it down even further, and I broke it down into like my monthly to-dos for my goals, and then my weekly and daily. So for my monthly to-dos, I have my start a new devotional, and this is my monthly because I subscribe to a devotional, and every 2 months I get a new one, so that's why I put my monthly. I schedule date nights and special nights. I'm going to revise my exercise schedule just to see if it's not working. I'm going to buy new vitamins if I need them, and then refill my thyroid meds if they're already out. Every 3 months, I'm going to do blood work for my entire profile, like my thyroid, cholesterol, glucose, to make sure everything's good. I'm going to read 1 new book, either like self-help or a faith-based book. I'm going to study for my bilingual test, the history part of it, because it has some history part to it, and it has to do with like Chicano studies and stuff, and I have to study for that. Because history was not my my major. It was more like liberal studies. Then I'm also going to watch an Italian movie with captions monthly because I do want to learn Italian. And the best way is to watch a movie or like something where I can like practice it. And then I'm going to schedule a no spending month at least 3 times during the year. And I want to save money for my down payment because I want to pay a house. I want to pay my bills on time, obviously. And then monthly, I'm going to check my credit score to make sure everything's good and that there's nothing, there's nothing, you know, like identity theft or anything that's not supposed to be there. And then my weekly to-dos, I'm going to attend a church on Sunday. So oops, that was a typo. I'm going to have to fix that. Attend a church service on Sundays. And then I'm going to study my Bible 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to serve in church, so join a serve group, and then be in a community group weekly. I'm going to do a fun activity with my husband on a weekly basis. It could be something like, you know, watch a movie at home, or, you know, like, I don't know, something fun. Then I'm going to have a date night bi-weekly because my husband works weird schedules, so bi-weekly. Then I'm going to have a special night every week. You know, when you have like busy schedules, you know, you have to plan it out and schedule it. And then I'm going to meal plan to eat health. And just because it says weekly, doesn't mean that it can be more than, you know, once a week. But at least it has to be, you know, scheduled. And then I'm going to exercise 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to spend time with my parents and my siblings. I'm going to help someone with a task. It could be either a family or friend. I'm going to try to learn 2 to 3 new words in Italian every week and practice them with my husband. And then I'm going to budget for the week and try to save money. My daily to-dos are that I'm going to read my Bible daily and my devotional. I'm going to turn off my phone when my husband is home so I don't get distracted by like random stuff. I'm going to take my thyroid medication, vitamins daily. I'm going to return calls and texts on the same day. And I'm going to limit my TV time to like 1 hour max, no more than that. And because I know that I can just sit down and watch Friends for hours and hours, so I have to do it, like limit myself. And then I'm going to read 1 chapter daily from whatever book I'm reading. So that's pretty much it. This one I'm going to have to reprint because I did mess up right here. But it's going to stay the same. Everything else will stay the same. And that's what it's going to look. So once I have my planner set up for 2020, I will put this in there. And then I'll show you guys the setup once I have that ready to go. But that's it. I have my plan. I do have my goals. And they're good to go. So I hope if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments. Any suggestions, anything you guys want to see, please let me know, and I will try to help you guys, okay? I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.